Good morning. I feel like I have to whisper. It is so early. It is 4:39, 4:40. I have been getting up around 4:30, 4:45 most mornings and trying to hit the gym by 5 so that I can get my workout done for the day, and it has made such a difference. I'm definitely tired by the end of the day though, that's for sure, but hi guys. I hope you're doing well. I thought it would be fun today to just bring you along with me all day as I go about sort of my routine and just some daily homemaking tasks. So yeah, to get started, we're gonna head to the gym and then I'll check back in when we get home. Getting in the habit of waking up before my kids or my husband and just getting in a quick workout has been life-changing the last 3 or 4 months. I find that the mental health benefits far exceed the physical. Working out first thing in the morning just sets the tone for the day. It puts me in a good mood. It boosts my endorphins. I genuinely just feel like I have more clarity and I just feel better. It's a positive way to begin each morning. So I've really been looking forward to these workouts, even though I'm usually pretty tired. And now we're back and we're showered and dressed. I don't do this every single day, but most days I at least get fully dressed. On this morning I was really sweaty, so I hopped in the shower really quick. But just going through my morning skincare, I've been loving this Paula's Choice cleansing balm. It's very gentle. I have pretty sensitive skin, so I have to be careful. I've also used this Timeless vitamin C serum for about 4 years now, quite a while, and I love it. I love using it every morning after I cleanse my skin. I bought this Revlon Heat Styler Heat Wave. I don't know what it's called. It's like a volumizing brush. It's a blow dryer and brush in one. I find that it does give you a ton of volume. I love using it on damp hair. I use it nearly every time I shower now. I just find that it's a lot easier than trying to give yourself your own blowout like at the salon. And it's pretty affordable. I'll link it down in the description below for you guys, as well as all the products you see me use here today. But I've really been enjoying this on my hair. I talked about this product in my Q&A video. Instead of using regular foundation, I've just been using SPF. This one is tinted, and it's kind of cool because it comes out white and then changes color as you blend it in, and it just gives you a nice light coverage. It's perfect for the spring and summer. I have really been loving it. And then if I need to go back in with a little bit of concealer, if I have any pimples or blemishes, or if I have dark circles, which is pretty much every morning, I go in with concealer on top. I find that putting on just a little bit of makeup, a little blush, a little mascara, just helps me to feel more put together throughout the day if I have to run errands or, for whatever reason. Even just for myself at home, I always feel better with just a little bit of makeup on. So I try to do this and get it done quickly. I mean, this is maybe a 5-minute makeup routine, and then we're good to go. guys, last time I checked in, I just got back from the gym, had a little bit more coffee, took a shower, got ready for the day. It is now 6:30. My phone will focus, 6:24. My kids usually wake up around 6:30, 6:40, so right on schedule. I'm gonna start working on breakfast and making sure their backpacks and lunches and all that good stuff is ready to go for the day. So after I get all the school drop off, carpool errands done, I will check back in. This is one of my favorite times of day. Since my kids are school aged, we really only get a little time in the morning, and I find that if I'm up before them, if I'm ready for the day, it just sets the entire tone for my family. I decided to go ahead and diffuse some Tranquility Blend. This smells amazing. I've been loving the Simply Earth oils lately. They have some really good blends for a pretty good price point. But since nobody had come downstairs yet, I went ahead and got a jump start on dishes. I always run my dishwasher after dinner or right before bed. And so the sooner I can get it unloaded in the morning, usually the better. So I'm just tackling that really quick, and that way my dishwasher is empty and ready to be reloaded after breakfast. If there's anything I've learned in the 7 years of having little kids, it's that if you can be one step ahead on whatever's next in your day, in your routine, everything goes smoother and there's always more peace. So I went ahead and made breakfast before they even woke up. I do this all the time. Here in our house, the mornings go really quick. And so I try to kind of make a quick, easy breakfast, usually bagels, yogurts, cereal, fruit. We usually keep it pretty simple.
What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Dreaming of you.
And like I said, it's a quick turnaround. My kids usually come downstairs, eat, change, and then it's time to go. So after a lovely breakfast, we loaded up the dishwasher, got in the car, and the kids are off to school. Guys, I am back from carpool, school drop-off. Graham has preschool today as well, so it's just me at the house. So I'm hoping to get a lot done. This has been kind of my weekly chore chart that I've been keeping on the fridge. It is just like a weekly, I think it's for menu typically, but I actually use it for chores. I got it at, I think, Staples, but it's got a magnet on the back and I just keep it on the fridge. But you'll see on this side, this is sort of my everyday to-do list and kind of my non-negotiable items. So I have read my Bible, exercise, shower and get ready, which got all that knocked out. I've still got to make my bed, start some laundry, tackled the dishes already, that's good. And then just do like a quick 10-minute tidy of the whole house, whatever I can get done in about 10 or 15 minutes. Plan dinner, which we're gonna do Marry Me chicken tonight, so I need to pull some chicken out for that. and then put the laundry away when it's done. And then you'll see here sort of my daily deep cleaning tasks. Today is Thursday. Can you guys see that? So I don't know if it's focused, but got to tackle my everyday list, and then my deep cleaning item is supposed to be the living rooms. So I think I'll do that, and then laundry focus is his. So Caleb. So we'll try to get some of that knocked out because I really want to work on the front porch today. The weather has been so nice, like high 70s, glorious. Oh, I just want to be outside. And so hopefully if I can tackle all of this, we can get outside and work on the front porch, maybe do some yard work and see where the day takes us. I've been doing a lot of intermittent fasting and intuitive eating lately, and it just depends on the day. Some mornings I wake up and I am not super hungry and I listen to my body and I wait until those hunger cues come before eating breakfast. And other mornings, like today, I am ravenous. I'm starving. So I'm gonna make breakfast here in a second, but before I do that, I'm gonna take my prebiotic and probiotic. You guys heard me talk about this couple weeks ago now, but I wanted to share them again, and I wanted to thank Seed for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I have been taking this prebiotic and probiotic for about 2 months now, and I have just seen so many amazing health benefits. Every single morning with my first meal of the day, I have been taking this guy right here. It is the Seed DS01 Daily Synbiotic, which basically means it's a probiotic and prebiotic in one. The primary reason I have been taking this is to really focus on my gut health, but I've had many other added benefits like healthy, glowy skin, regularity is a big one, so many good things that we'll talk about here in a minute. But it comes in this beautiful recyclable packaging. This is a glass bottle and I love it. It also comes with refill packets. I'm actually fresh out and I have another shipment coming here this next coming week, so I don't have any of the packets to show you in person, but I'll get some b-roll from the last time I had that, as well as an adorable glass travel size jar so that if you're on the road, if you're going on a trip, you can bring your symbiotic with you and you won't skip a day. I've really seen the benefit of consistency in taking this every single day. DS01 was formulated for whole body benefits beyond the gut, including skin health, heart health, and micronutrient synthesis. I can tell you that my skin feels like it's glowing lately. DS01 also promotes healthy regularity, which is important, and it's free from things like dairy, gluten, soy, animal products, peanuts, binders, preservatives, and even 14 classes of allergens defined by the European Food and Safety Authority. DS01 is made with 2-in-1 via cap delivery technology. Capsule in capsule that protects against stomach acid, digestion enzymes, and bile salts for viability through digestion. The live probiotics will actually make it to the end of the small intestine for delivery into the colon, which is good news for us. The outer prebiotic capsule is made from Indian pomegranate, and the outer capsule serves as an elegant barrier to oxygen, moisture, heat, and that way you don't have to refrigerate it, which I really appreciate. That makes life a lot easier. Seed is awesome. They are giving you guys a little discount code. If you use code AMY15 at checkout, you will get 15% off of your first month's supply of the DS01 Daily Synbiotic. So be sure to check that out in the description below, and thanks again, Seed, for sponsoring today's video. So like I mentioned before, I am just starting to tackle my everyday cleaning routine, usually starting with my kitchen. I am just wiping down the countertops after breakfast, making sure the dishes are all put away, and quickly shining my sink. And that's a pretty typical routine for me. I don't do anything crazy, just try to clear the surfaces and get it good enough. I was getting really overwhelmed with just caring for my home in the last year or so. It felt like I would just let things pile up, and then I would take a day or two and clean for 12 hours, and then the cycle would repeat itself. And really, since the new year, I have been trying to hone in on my daily cleaning routine and implementing some more deep cleaning tasks into my weekly and daily cleaning routines so that it's attainable, bite-sized pieces. If I tell myself that it's Thursday and the only thing I have to do is make sure my living rooms are clean, that's doable. If it's Tuesday and I have to make sure just my kitchen is clean, that's doable. Instead of saying I have to do it all or nothing, really taking that approach to a done something is better than a perfect nothing really is true when it comes to homemaking and cleaning and caring for your home. And now we're on to the last daily cleaning task, and that is making my bed. I used to be the kind of person that if the bed didn't get made right when I woke up, then it never got made. But since waking up a lot earlier and everybody kind of rushing off to school now, I totally give myself grace and just say, you know what, as long as it happens sometime in the morning, it's fine. So that's what's been going on over here lately. And I don't know if you can see it in the frame, but Graham left me a beautiful green crayon drawing on my door. Real life, I guess I gotta go to the paint store. Now I'm moving on to my deep cleaning for the day, which I try to tackle in about 20 minutes or less. Now I will say Easter had just happened the previous weekend, and I mopped that weekend in getting ready for the holiday, so I'm not gonna mop today, which is really nice. I'm trying to kind of speed through this, if I'm being honest, because I want to get outside and get in the garden. So good enough today, right? I'm just kind of tidying everything. I dusted all the surfaces, fluffed the pillows, and then I'm gonna vacuum, and I'm gonna call that good enough for today because we want to get outside and hang some ferns. And now the cleaning is done and we can start working on the porch. I'm so excited if you can't tell. I went to a local greenhouse near me yesterday and picked up these beautiful ferns, and I have been patiently waiting to hang them with you guys. I also want to find something to plant here on either side of my stairs leading up to the porch. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Maybe we'll have to go shopping for that another day, but I also wanted to show you all my hydrangeas are starting to leaf out and bloom, which tells me that spring is here. So I have some chains that I already hung up. I definitely recommend this when you're hanging ferns. Hang them down on a chain so that your ferns are eye level. It looks so much more appealing versus hanging them right off the top of the ceiling. Looks a bit awkward, so definitely recommend that. You can find chains at your local hardware store, but I got them all up and they look really good. But now I'm just gonna plop in my Kimberly Queen ferns. These I picked up at Lowe's. I'm not gonna plant them yet in case I need to bring them inside. In case, we have a frost or something, I can just bring them in really quick for the night. But I was able to put them in at least and ditch these boxwoods that I may or may not have killed over the winter. And here's how my porch is looking for early spring. There's something about the added ferns. They bring so much life to this space and give me a little bit of privacy, make everything feel just kind of cozy on the porch. But I also wanted to show you my window boxes for spring. Like I said before, the tulips are almost done, so I wanted to be sure to share with you guys what these looked like for Easter. The violas, and the pansies, and the tulips were a pretty addition for springtime. My morning was coming to a close at this point, but I wanted to take just 20 minutes or so to get some pruning and garden bed cleanup done over here in the cottage garden. You guys, this bed is such a mess, but I'm tackling phase one, cutting back those roses you see there. There's salvia in there, daisies, so many things that I let go last fall that I need to clean up. But I wanted to let you guys know that in my next video, we're going to be tackling a cottage garden refresh. So giving this bed some new life, doing some planting, and then Caleb and I actually are going to build a kitchen window box, which is just around the corner of this space, so that we can put fresh herbs and lettuce and different things in that window box. And I think it's going to be really sweet. So be sure to stay tuned for that. I just love slow mornings like this when I don't have a ton on my agenda and I can tackle a yard project or even just be outside for 15-20 minutes. There are so many amazing benefits to getting outside first thing in the day, and I just love it. It's dirt therapy, garden therapy. It feels so good to get this in on this morning. This isn't every day, of course, but as the days do warm up, I find myself coming out here almost every morning, and I just love it. Thought I would share really quick before we end this video. I thought I'd share my lunch with you today. This is something I have been loving for lunch. It is so good. So if you love pickles, this recipe is for you. If you don't, that's okay. We'll forgive you. But what you'll need is your rotisserie chicken or shredded chicken, any kind of cooked chicken, your bread of choice. I've been using the Simple Truth Organic Ancient Grain Sprouted bread. It's the thin sliced, so it's only 70 calories a slice. Buffalo sauce of choice, just using this organic brand. Cream cheese, mayonnaise, fresh dill pickles. Now, you can use, generic pickle aisle, condiment aisle pickles. That will work just fine. But trust me, if you want to take it to the next level, has to be Grillo's pickles. They are the best. You can get them in the deli department, sometimes in like the salad produce area. It just depends on your grocery store, but most major grocery stores carry Grillo's. So good. Dill, garlic powder, salt, or in this case I'm going to use garlic salt, freshly cracked black pepper. And we're gonna make a creamy dill pickle chicken salad sandwich. So here we go. To start, get a slice of bread in the toaster, get that going, and then to our chicken salad dressing, we're gonna add about a tablespoon or so of cream cheese. The softer it is, the better. It's just easier to mix up that way. Then we're gonna add a couple of tablespoons of mayo or mayonnaise. I'm using the Primal Kitchen mayo this time around. It's made with avocado oil, so it's a little bit healthier. And then we're also going to add some buffalo sauce. Now, if you don't like spicy buffalo flavored, you could totally just skip that step and it would still be delicious. But if you like a little kick, add the buffalo sauce. It's really good. Then the secret ingredient, especially if you have the Grillo's pickles, that fresh dill pickle juice, I like to take 2 or 3 spoonfuls of the pickle juice and add it to the dressing. This is what takes it over the top. It is so good, you guys. I'm not kidding when I say I've been eating this almost every day. Then I'm just gonna mix that up a little bit, just kind of get it blended, and then we will go ahead and add our spices. So like I mentioned, a pinch of salt, some garlic powder. I like to add some dried dill. If you had fresh, that would be great as well. And then some freshly cracked black pepper, and you're good to go. You're gonna stir it up, and that's all that's in there. And once you get your spices blended, that's everything for the dressing. I could eat that with a spoon, you guys. It is so delicious. But then you want to add your chicken. I add about a cup of shredded rotisserie chicken. Canned chicken would work well as well. And then you want to take about 2 pickles, or as many pickles as you would like. It's your sandwich. You can have as many pickles as you want. And finally dice those up. And then I add that to the chicken salad as well. I give everything a good stir, and this is so delicious. I could eat it with a spoon, but I love to put it on my piece of toast. It would also be delicious on a croissant. Really, any bread you have is so good. Okay, friends, so I've got my, whoa, I almost flew that off the plate. I've got my chicken salad sandwich, some berries, and some veggie sticks. And I'm very hungry. I'm excited to devour this. And it's already 2 o'clock, which means I gotta get going to get the kids here in just a few minutes. But I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me this morning. I know we started our day off early, but hopefully I gave you a little peek and insight into a typical morning for me. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys, doing some homemaking, getting some yard work done. It felt amazing. But anyway, I'm gonna eat this, make myself a cup of coffee, relax for a few minutes, and then go be with my kids. So I will see you guys really soon in the next one.